Welcome to Thoughts Off the Stem. I'm Justin Barone, and today we are smoking. Always a little cough. That thing was huge, dude. It felt big anyway. It took me a while to find. I don't know what happened. I always have to switch between screens and then I miss the thing. But today we're smoking in the bong. I was given a little bit of jealousy from Black Market. That was really nice. And I was also and then I smoked, I mixed in a little bit of the Nugs Cuban Links. They're both around 30%, I think. Nugs Cuban Links is 27.7%. It was what we were smoking on the 100th episode to keep us up. So I'm hoping the mix of the two is going to be awesome because jealousy doesn't tend to hit me too hard. The tribal was really nice and hit me harder than I thought it would. So I thought, let's sativa it up in the bowl. Why, you ask yourself? Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe you do a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But the reason that I was smoking, why am I doing sativas? Because we're going on a trip today. That's right. We're taking a trip around the world. Forget telling you stories or anything like that. I thought because last session, if you haven't watched it, you should, because there's some pretty funny dude for real facts from Canada, things you didn't know, like a toe cocktail, and Bigfoot not being killable. No, there's a law against killing Bigfoot in BC. So I figured what we would do is take a trip around the world and find some more weird but funny facts from other countries. Now, most of this, it says around the world in this article, but it's basically Canada, well, pretty much the U.S., Britain, and Canada, I guess. And then there's a couple other countries scattered in there for a little bit of effect. So this is going to be Dude for Real Facts, full sesh, number 1.
Dude, for real?
Dude for Real, part 1. That's it. Dude for Real, part 1. That's the name of this session. So I don't know if it will be, but that's what I'm going to call it for now until I figure it out. Oh my God. Thank you for joining me, Justin Barone, on your Friday to start your weekend off right. Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Okay, so with this Cuban Link stuff, it always gets me like super antsy and fidgety. So I'm sorry if you're watching. If you're listening, you probably don't even notice it too much other than maybe like me moving my hands around. But yeah, so we're going to take a trip around the world. And to do so, we have to stay up and lifted. So to do that right, like I said, sativa in the bong, and then I also picked up, because I can't lie, like, I know this is getting repetitive with this whole Green Seal thing, but anything they put out, I'll try, right? That's what I said, so I gotta live up to my word. So they brought out a 3-pack, half grams, pre-rolls, called Moon Landing. They're a sativa blend, and the total THC is about 31.4%. So that's awesome. It is... Also, it's infused with, I'm not sure, it just says extract. So maybe like a wax or a resin, I don't know. But I had one of 3, and it was delicious. Again, of course, like I said, like I'm kind of biased, so try it for yourself. But I haven't found anything that I haven't liked that they've made. So yeah, that's what it is. So we're smoking that in the pre-roll today, and... as always, staying hydrated, because now, okay, so before, I couldn't get through one of these in a day, right? One of these big jugs of water. Now I'm like, I can motor through this thing, man. I'm so hydrated, it's ridiculous. Okay, so let's take a trip around the world. And dude, for real, you got to check out some of these facts because they're a little bit bananas. Now, this is just a list, and... this is a list. This is weird laws from around the world. And it was from Ding Dong. TheSunChronicles.com. Not she. I can't type or spell, apparently. Yeah, TheSunChronicles.com is where I got this. The title is 100 Weird Laws from Around the World. So the article is from 2013. So some of these laws may not be in effect anymore, but at some point these laws were actually laws. So yay for that. So check this out. Okay, in Oklahoma, you could be arrested for making ugly faces at a dog.
Dude. Oh, no way.
Like, I'm just gonna get right into this joint for that one because that's how we started off. Really, you can make who has not who. I mean, I don't go around mean mugging dogs, but like, who the fuck? All right, somebody got really pissed at somebody making a face at the dog. I guess in Salt Lake County, Utah, it's illegal to walk down the street carrying a violin in a paper bag. Now, I want to know who did that, who and why. Like, what was the reasoning that resulted in somebody not being able to have a violin in a paper bag? Like, did somebody that, like a violinist, get ticked off at the fact that somebody one time was transporting the violin in a paper bag, it got wet, and then the bag got over the violin, then they couldn't play that night? Like, I don't understand. I want to know, though, but there's no background. It's just a list. All right, so I've lighted up this, what was it called? Moon something? Moon rocket? Moon landing. It is a sativa. I did smoke it, and like it does. I have found with Green Seal, their sativas are a little different than most sativas. Like, for example, the Cuban Links makes me feel like I have had a lot of coffee. That was really hard to say. I don't know why. Whereas any of the sativas I smoke from Green Seal, they tend to give you like a primary buzz in the head, but the buzz is like at the front of your face, where you can feel it in your forehead and you can feel it along like your eyes, across your eyes. I find that sativas like Cuban Links, although they're good, they don't really alter how you feel in a comfortable way for me. So it's not when I'm trying to relax anyway. Like, I would smoke the Cuban Link stuff probably before I worked out. And then after that, I would smoke, if I wanted to smoke a sativa, I would smoke like citrus skunk, or even ultra sour. Yeah, ultra sour. Those are two like nice, probably I would say like 60-40 blends, because it's probably not a straight sativa, but it's sativa dominant, right? So yeah, I like those, and that's what I like about these Green Seal ones. Okay, number 3. We're only on number 3. We got to get through 25.
For real?
I just spit. Sorry. Okay, in Salt Lake County, Utah, it's illegal to walk down the street carrying a... Oh, no, I already did that one. Number 3. That was number 2. Number 3. In San Francisco, it's illegal to pile horse manure more than 6 feet high on a street corner. Who is dumping horse shit on corners? Now, this would have to be a law from, like, back when, like, cowboys were cowboys. Because otherwise, like, was it a part of, like, a poop pickup program for horses? It's just, okay, now we have, like, there's our week's supply of poop. Can you come pick it up, please? We need it moved. It's at the corner of First and Horse Shit. Number 4, in Devon, Texas, it's against the law to make furniture while you're nude. First of all, I don't know why anybody would want to make anything that involves glue, nails, screws, staples, anything like that, while their bits and pieces are hanging all over the place. Just saying. Okay? Oh, God. Would you do that? Would you, like, who makes... I guess I would. I don't know, man. I'm old. My balls are getting pretty saggy. So, like... It'd be a gamble. I don't know if I'd do it. Would you do it? And also, like, maybe it is a good law. Maybe it prevents dick injuries and like, boobs being smacked around or stuck to things. Like, oh, man. Could you imagine?
Dude.
Nail gun? Whoops. Misfire? Youch. All right. In Bozeman, Montana, a law prohibits all sexual activity from the front yard of a home after sundown. So if you're gonna fuck in public or outside in nature, your front lawn's okay, as long as the sun is up.
Oh, no way.
Now again, this is an old list, It's from 2013. I just thought it was funny that at some point there was that law, like, why is it okay when the sun's up? That makes no sense to me. You're fine with people just banging on their front lawns? Like, come on now, Bozeman, Montana. Maybe there's another law that's like, no, you're also not supposed to do that too. I don't know. Like, oh yeah, you can't bang at night, but you can't bang in the day either. Why would they make two separate law? I guess you'd have to, because it's two separate date time. I don't know. I feel like you could put it together. Moving on. Number 6. In South Carolina, it's illegal to beat your... it's not illegal. And again, old list. I just thought it was out there that we have this. That this is a thing, or was a thing. In South Carolina, it is legal to beat your wife on the courthouse steps on Sundays. Now again, I don't think that is like legit now. But could you, like, why? Where do some of these things come? Like, there had to be an action that took place or something that happened for these things to become laws. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, somebody or some dude or some lady or somebody did something to create this dialogue. That's fucked up. We're animals, man. We're silliness. Absolutely. Oh, yep. Okay. So, whoops. That was in South Carolina. In New York, the penalty for jumping off a building, guess what this is? So you want to jump off a building, that's it. You're done, right? Okay? The penalty is death, or was death. At some point. There's no... I get... You know what? There's a win-win. Because I would imagine that if you jumped off a building and you landed on something, there would be a lot of, like, lawsuits after the fact, right? From, like, against your estate. For damage to property and psychological damage to the people walking around, stuff like that. I would imagine there'd be a payout or some kind of effect, right? But okay, if you threaten to jump and then they take you, you attempt to do it, then they take you to prison and then they kill you. You avoid all that. So if you're really intent on it, that's a non-helping law. Help things. That's like I guess that's one way to get, like, assisted death. Okay. In Danville, Pennsylvania, all fire hydrants must be checked 1 hour before all fires. Do they have a guy that just goes around the city hourly and checks all the fire hydrants all the time? Like, there's different rotations. Everybody does an 8-hour shift. That seems crazy. I mean, it makes sense. You'd want to make sure that it's working and everything. But at the same time, it's kind of crazy. No? It's not crazy? I don't know. It's like OCD shit right there. Okay, guys. Now go do it. Okay, you did the fire truck? Great. Now go around the entire city and check all the fire hydrants. What? Split up, team. Here we go. I guess it gives them more stuff to do. I don't know. Keeps them more involved in the job because they have to go from, like, hydrant to hose. Oh my God. In Louisiana, biting someone with your natural teeth is considered simple assault. But biting someone with your dentures is aggravated assault because now they're weapons. In Florida, it's illegal. I like this one. In Florida, it's illegal to fart in a public place after 6 p.m. on a Thursday.
Dude. Oh, no way.
Or on Thursdays. Every other day is fine. But Thursday, you're fucked. You better hold that bitch in. Do you think that, like, people have farting parties? Or had farting parties? And also, again, something happened to make that a law, right? So was there somebody running around crop dusting everybody? Oh my god. Just think about that. You're at the mall, and some dude just like blasting the door, and he starts fucking. Oh, oh. Oh, so good. Oh, only on Thursdays though. Every other day is okay. Holy shit. In Connorsville, Wisconsin, during sexual intercourse, it's against the law for a man to fire his gun while the woman is having an orgasm. Who is doing this?
Dude, no way.
And again, this has to be like back from like, well, I don't know, man. It's Wisconsin. So like, I don't think that's like, it's got to be old, right? Like cowboy times. I don't, holy shit. I don't know, dude. Water break. All right, so that was number 11. Number 12. Oh my god. In England, it's illegal to die in the House of Parliament. As I was telling my kids this one, and as like they were listening to it, they're like, "Well, what happens if you have a heart attack?" Like, I guess you get arrested after I guess you get arrested. I don't know what to tell you. But that's so weird. Why? Again, I want to know why. Because there has to be an event that happened that caused this to be a law. Like, you can't just... I guess you could. I guess you could just be sitting there going, like, what should we do to maintain the respect and the value of these situations? What laws should we create? And the next thing you know, you're recreating stupid shit. Or you're creating stupid shit. Like, okay, Jackson, but here's one. You can't die in Parliament, no matter how vigorous the discussion. No matter how much a heart can't handle it, you cannot die. For if you die, it's against the law. We pass it, right? Okay. So they do. Like, what the fuck? Dude, I don't know. It's just so weird to me. In Sedona, Arizona, it's illegal to lie about your astrological sign. Where do you think that came from? Like, did some senator, man or woman, it doesn't matter. Did they have like a tough dating life where they were looking for a specific astrological sign and person to, spend, to date? And like every time people would lie and they would turn out to be something different. So that frustrated them. So then they got into politics. And just to pass a law so that you can't lie about it anymore. Because they got so butthurt about it. I can see that happening now.
Dude.
Maybe not then, but... And who knows if this is actually true. Like, again, 2013. So these are probably, like, pretty old things. So, okay, now. In Texas, it's illegal to threaten somebody with an unloaded gun. If you're gonna fucking threaten me, you better have bullets in that fucking chamber. I don't know what that was. Oh my god, don't make that mistake. You better have bullets in there. That's the only way I accept this without you going to jail, you pussy. That's basically what they're saying. In York, it's a legend to kill a It's a legend. It's legal to kill a Scotsman within the ancient city boundary, but only if he's carrying a bow and arrow. Fucking, that came from Robin Hood, 100%. And that definitely, I don't know, maybe it is a law that they kept, because like, who's gonna carry a bow and arrow? But now archery, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. All right, where are we? 16. In South Carolina, unmarried women are not allowed to buy edible panties. Psh, no enticing. That's it. Can't do it. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to entice anybody to do anything. I'm sorry, but if you're not married, you don't get to have any fun. But I like it a lot. You can't have it, sorry. No. In Michigan, it's illegal to chain an alligator to a fire hydrant. Who has done this? Who was walking an alligator in Michigan
Dude.
and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna maybe like I'm gonna leave him here for a minute. Was it by a store? Did the guy run in to buy cookies? Maybe he went in to get chicken to feed the alligator and he had nowhere else to put the alligator, so he was walking the alligator. And then somebody walked by and the alligator ate that instead. That would suck. But again, how does this happen? And how big is the alligator? Is it full grown? Will it eat a full grown human, or is it a little baby alligator? Who knows? But it was strapped to a fire hydrant, and you're not allowed to do that anymore. It's illegal. That's amazing to me that was a thing. In Victoria, Australia, after midday on Sunday, it's illegal to wear pink hot pants. There must have been an epidemic. Again, all I picture is a fucking flash mob of people in pink hot pants dancing around to, I don't know, AC/DC. Dude. Don't wear pink hot pants on Sunday and midday. No bueno. In Kentucky, carrying ice cream cones in your pocket is illegal. Now, it doesn't say if that's just the cones or if it is cones with ice cream in them. Jesus, I'm getting high. I hope you're enjoying the sesh. I'm trying to take this in a little bit of a different direction, see what happens. Try and mix it up a little instead of the same old, same old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this sesh. I think I will call it Dude for Real. Dude for Real. Sorry, I'm high. I hope you're high. Thank you for joining me, Justin Barone, your friendly neighborhood pothead, on Friday at 4:20. Sometimes we talk about shit. And then I realized, you know what I realized? Okay? I realized that some of the stuff that I talk about is boring. Because I think I've got into this lull of trying to, I don't know, be somewhat serious. But that's not what this is. This is a smoke sesh where sometimes we talk about some good ideas, or I talk about some good ideas. And then other times we just talk about stupid shit like this. Because why? Because it's a smoke sesh. What do when you're smoking? You talk about dumb shit. Analyze it, because it's fun. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying a different format. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for sticking around so far. Now I don't know where I was. Oh, the ice cream cone thing. Yeah, you think ice cream cones? Do you think ice cream cones means the ice cream as well? I don't know. I feel like it should. Because the penalty of an ice cream cone with ice cream in it is the ice cream in your pants after. So never mind. Yeah, so I'll tell you about this weed for a second, because that was number 18. So, no, 19. So we're coming up on our last few facts here. So let me tell you about this moon landing.
It's time for some weed facts, bro. That's right, some weed and some facts. Right on.
I'll tell you how the high feels, because why not? It feels really good right now. So right now, I have, like I said, the coffee jitters from the Cuban links, right? Mixed with jealousy. But again, I find the jealousy is good because it levels you out. And then there's an underlying calm in smoking that. And then the Cuban links bounces you up and gets you a little bit hyper and a little bit over focused, if that makes any sense. If you smoke weed, you know what I'm talking about. If you're new to it, you'll find out. Don't worry about it. And then this one here, the moon landing, like I said, it's a good balance. It keeps, how do I explain it? It seems to level out the over high from the over high, the excessive high from the Cuban links, okay? Brings that down a bit, but it maintains the head part of the high so that you're still like a little talkative, creative, focused. You're really high, and it feels like you're kind of looking in, waves around the room, but you can still have a conversation that kind of makes sense, and you can follow your own conversation. I find depending on what I smoke, I lose track of my own thoughts and conversation. So yeah, so these ones are really nice. And again, the moon landing is infused with some kind of extract. I think it's live resin, just the way it burns. Or resin, I think. No, THCA. It says it on the back. I forgot. It's infused with THCA. So that's also really nice because I find THCA is a wicked upper for me. All right. So let's get back to this. Wait, should I smoke something else? What should I smoke? I don't want to roll anything. That's the problem. I don't think I have anything in here. Shit. Oh, I have hash. What am I doing? I'm a silly Billy. All right. So let's spark up another one here. And I'll tell you about what this hash is in a second. Oh, look at that. Well, you can't really see it, but it's really yummy. I'll tell you about it in a second. Okay. Get my little dealie going here. I still have a little in the thing anyway. Okay. I'll break it up a little bit just so it lights nice. Skadoosh. All right. So let's smoke a little hash while we list off the last few of these bad boys. Yeah. All right. Hash is ready to go. Take a couple puffs. And as we take a couple puffs, let's do this. Cheers. Cheers to your Friday. Thanks for joining me again. And again, I hope you're enjoying the sesh. Yeah. Hope the week's been good to you. Cheers. I don't know. I'm getting high. Like I said, I hope you're high. I'm getting high. Let's smoke this. I like really nice hash. So, okay, this hash is from Shatterizer. Oh, no, wait. This is not Shatterizer hash. Sorry. This is from Hippie Trippy, I think. It's a temple ball. Now, next episode, I'll explain a temple ball, but basically, it's a mix of hash and resin. It's supposed to be really intense, and it is pretty strong. There we go. Using the journey pipe, baby. Yeah. So, okay. That stuff is really good. If you get a chance to try it, if you're in Canada, give it a shot. Temple Ball. It's nice. But yeah, next sesh I'll explain what a temple ball is.
That's right. Some weed and some facts. Right on.
And no, though I haven't really, this is my first experience with it, it wasn't exactly what I thought it was. So come back next week for that one. All right. So, let's see here. What are we on? 20. Dude, for real? This is a fact? Oh, no way. In Illinois, giving a lighted cigar to a pet is illegal. You know, because for those times when, like, you're just sitting around smoking a cigar, having a nice whiskey, and your dog comes by and you think, hey, Rover, I have no friends. Have some of this. And you try to get your dog all smoky tokies. Or your cat. Not cool, man. Why would you do that? Also, the thing's not going to smoke it. I mean, maybe a monkey would, but like how many people have a monkey? You try to give that to your dog's gonna lick it. That's it. You're gonna get this slobbery ass cigar back.
Dude.
Disgusting. Why would you do that? And who did that? And for what purpose did this law come from? Oh my God. In Miami, Florida, imitating animals is illegal. But there's so many furry conventions.
Dude.
That's like a whole thing. Did they not go to Florida? You're not allowed to go? In Miami. Can't do it in Miami. Wow. In Baltimore, Maryland, taking a lion to the cinema is illegal. Psh. Well, my dreams are shot. I always dreamed of a day when I could take my pet lion to the movies and watch the final Fast and Furious. I wanted to go with my lion. They've killed my dreams. Can't do it. Also, somebody took a lion to the movies. And the lion probably did bad things. And that's where this came from. I don't know. I'm just saying. Probably. Something had to happen for these to be laws. All right. 23. Dude. Texas. Don't fuck with Texas. In Texas, if you're going to commit a crime, you legally have to give 24 hours notice to the police. So to be a good criminal, you have to call the police before you rob a bank. Just a heads up. It's like, from what I understand, if you go East Coast, West Coast, you have to check in with gang members if you're like, affiliated or whatever. It's the same thing with Texas. You have to check in. You have to be like, hey guys, so gonna do this thing tomorrow. I'm not gonna tell you where, but I'm gonna do it. And then it's like, maybe, you know what? That's a real fucking Dukes of Hazzard way of looking at life. You can be a criminal, but you have to tell us that you're gonna do it so that like at least we can have some kind of meeting with, cops and robbers situation going on. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I see what they're doing. I like it. I like to stay on the right side of the law. All right, number 24. In South Dakota, it is illegal to lie down and fall asleep in a cheese factory. I feel like that happened frequently. Because let's be honest. You go, you eat some cheesecake. It's a cheesecake factory, right? Or is it a cheese factory? Oh, cheese factory, even better. You're sampling bricks of cheese as you walk through a cheese factory, okay? And they're going to tell you, like, you can't nap after that? Pfft, give me a break.
For real?
You gave me the sleepy food. I don't know what we're talking about here. They should just have a room with beds in it so that everybody can just be like, dude, nap before I go home. You know what? That's what wineries should do. That'd be a lot of beds, though. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay, that's not doable. But what I'm saying is... Also, who decided to take a nap? Was it one person? Or was there several? Because I feel like in this case, there was probably several dudes. I'm assuming dudes were... Okay, bedtime now. You know what I'm saying? It had to be dudes, right? All right. In St. Louis, Missouri, if a woman is in her night clothes, it's illegal for a fireman to rescue her. That's number 25. In St. Louis, Missouri, at some point, firefighters were not allowed to rescue women in night clothes. Why? What happened? Was it something stupid? Like somebody complained but they had no choice because like the building was burning down and they had to save a life and like, you know what? Sorry, lady, here we go, Or was it much more inappropriate? I don't know. But something happened to make that a law. Also, that would really suck to be in a dire situation as a as a man or woman, but as a woman being like, okay, save me, and you're hanging out the window and the building's on fire, it's about to crumble, and the guy like ladders up and he gets to the top and he's like, oh, sorry, no, can't. And the fire truck just backs away, and he's at the top of the building. She's there, and he's just like doot 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 doot, and she can't reach, and like has to go down with the building, all because she like didn't have time to get dressed. Not cool, man. Oh, I don't know. I thought some of these were pretty funny. Some of them are ridiculous, but that's 25. There was 100 on this list, so I narrowed it down to 50. So this is session-sode, what was I going to call it? Dude for Real Part 1. Session-sode 102. Double names, baby. And this is going to be, part 1. So we're doing 25 of the 50 best ones, I guess. So next sesh will be Dude for Real Part 2, and you get to hear the other 25. And we can make fun of that some more. Yeah. So those are my thoughts off the stem for this week. I hope you enjoyed the sesh. I hope you come back next week. Why am I talking weird all of a sudden? Hold on, I need some water. I hope you come back next week. Join me, Justin Barone, your friendly neighborhood pothead. I'm trying to work it in. Your friendly neighborhood pothead on Thoughts Off the Stem. And we'll do some more of these stupid facts while we smoke some joints and do some stuff and hit the bong. I'm stoned. I'm having a great time. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I hope the next week's good to you. And we'll see you next time. Until next time, keep your lids low, baby.